panic attacks, these are awful because they very often come out of the blue. And, you know, a lot of us, we're normally quite sort of calm individuals. And then suddenly to get this total panic attack, and they can make your heart race, you can sweat, you can end up becoming very pale, you can start to shake, you can become immobilized. So you can be in so much of a panic that you can't think and you can't move. Very often you can't even think of a trigger. So this just happens suddenly out of the blue. You can be at work, you can be sitting watching the TV, you can be in the supermarket. It can happen absolutely anywhere. So the main reason for this is that, especially in the perimenopause, your hormones can fluctuate dramatically day to day. So one day your estrogen can be up and you can feel absolutely fine. The next day it can plummet. And if you get this plummet happening very quickly, it can affect your mood, it can affect your nervous system, and that can then lead into this panic attack. There can also be other reasons to look out for. Number one, dehydration. Believe it or not, dehydration will affect your nervous system. It could be low blood sugar level. So if you haven't eaten for a while, and in this situation, if you're getting panic attacks regularly, it's a good idea to do a little diary, because you might find they come at roughly the same time of the day. Then you can link it to the fact that, oh, I've not eaten for 3 or 4 hours. I've not had anything to drink for a long time. So these things like dehydration, low blood sugar level can be a big factor. It can also be stimulants can do it. So it can be things like a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, one of these caffeinated fizzy drinks. Some people find that wine can do it now. You might get a little bit more sensitive to alcohol. It could be just having a really sugary donut or something, maybe something that you don't normally have. So that can also rev up your nervous system, and then your body just goes into flight or fight, and it thinks there's something majorly wrong when you know that there's nothing wrong at all. So with this one, remember the water, 1.5 litres a day at least. Eat little and often so that you're keeping your blood sugar stable. Cut out the high salt, high sugar foods. Limit your caffeine, and you know, I have talked about this before. Have snacks. If you know that you're going to be a long time before you can sit down and have a proper meal, take a snack with you, just a handful of nuts, dried fruit. Some of these little protein balls can be really helpful. You can also try the herb passion flower. Please share your stories. You know I love to read them, and you sharing your stories are going to help other women as well. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you next time.